My name's Oldrey. I run a computer software company down in Dorset. I used to live in a flat down in Bournemouth. I then moved up to London and decided to let out the flat. Initially took on an agent who didn't have much success, and so I started looking around, and that's when I first came across Capital & Coastal. On the Capital & Coastal website, I found it very useful to be able to look at the videos with the testimonials from other buyers. I found that gave me the reassurance that Capital & Coastal knew what they were doing. They'd obviously done a good job for other people, that they had gone above and beyond for other customers, and that was the service that I wasn't getting initially from local Bournemouth agents. I spoke to Michael initially, who very much impressed me when I spoke to him on the phone with his experience and competence, and more importantly, I think his understanding of our market. My flat being particularly close to the beach, I felt was of greater value than flats of a similar size that were further into Bournemouth, more in the suburbs of Bournemouth, that sort of an area. And I felt Michael, more than other agents, really understood that difference, the nature of that. So I took him on initially to find me tenants for that flat, which he did. Then when they decided to move on, I took a look at the market and I decided that actually I wanted to sell the property. I gave Michael the opportunity to promote the property then and see if we could find buyers. He came along, took photos, put together, I thought, really good particulars that conveyed not just what was technically there in the property, but actually what else there was about the area and about what I had experienced of living there. So he started to promote it, managed to get viewings through, was very good at keeping me updated with how those viewings were going. He managed to secure me a very good offer, which looked like it was going through, but then very sadly it was being funded through a trust fund and sadly sort of fell through. I was very impressed with Capital & Coastal that they were able to actually pick up and find additional buyers when I think a lot of agents would have walked away or potentially put my property onto a back burner. They were able to turn it around relatively quickly and find buyers, which was fantastic. I had real problems that in truth were out of my control. Michael helped me a great deal, dealing with the freeholder, dealing with the neighbours. I was very, very appreciative, not just of the sort of traditional estate agent role of being able to find a buyer, but the amount of time and effort and dedication that they put into converting that buyer actually into a completed sale.